myself up a bit, I'm not sure. I'm good now. All right, cheers. All good, we hear you, ads. Cheers, cheers. Right, we're good. Right, ready to go. Ready to go. Right, so the first one, Savalax Sandpit main route. Let's get going. Let's get going. Who do we think? We've got Federal in here, we've got Super Raptor, we've got Cheesy Rider, we've got Kaiffari Enjoyer, we've got JRB, Space Face, Sergio, Ellis1 Bed, we've got Tyrone Enjoyer, Satan, Heke, Free Noose, Ryoski, Neo, J-Ray Sunshine, Naya, JZ, Michael Boobs, Panrapper, Hoodlum. Stacked lobby. Yeah, we've had some late joiners from what I saw in the list earlier on. I think Ryoski's joined late on. Maybe a couple of others as well. Yeah, looking forward to this. Got a stats lobby looking pretty full. We'll see how many we've got once the race starts. Got 20 on the grid, guys. Yeah, pretty good out there. So who's been gifted by the RNG? It looks like it's Tyrone Enjoyer who's going to hold back at the beginning. So we've all got Sunrises. So nice. A car and a track that everyone is familiar with here. Looks like Sergio Zark was gifted by the RNG gods here at the beginning. Remember, whoever wins tonight with the points total becomes the new RNGesus. We've not crowned an RNGesus for a while. Yeah, so whoever wins tonight will be the new RNGesus. Ellis1 Baird will be probably one of the favourites to take that crown. I think he's won it once before. Also, Kaiffari Enjoyer, that's Tyrone. I think this might be his first ever event on a European ping, so he might be one to watch as well. We know he's very quick when he was playing in Australia. Hoodlum, always fast as ever. Some of these people, I'm not sure if they've been doing events in the meantime. I've not really been on the scene for a little while, but it's good to be back. But we'll see who's on form at the moment. Sergio, who's been very quick in events in the past, had a bad landing there off the jump as they come down the hill. Looks like Ellis1 Baird is going to take the lead as we come on to lap 2 here. We've got a 4-way battle here for first place with Ellis1 Baird who will have the lead. Remember, we're running B-class Sunrise Supers here. This is clean racing they're doing right now, but it can change race on race as we are doing RNG. Looks like Tyrone is going to have the inside on Ellis1 Baird. He's going to take the lead from him. Sergio drops down into 3rd position. Hoodlum is going to be on the rear bumper here of Sergio. He's going to try and take the inside line, going to the long left-hander up the hill. So keep an eye on Ellis1 Baird and Tyrone as well. Ryoski's going to be joining this battle for the top 4 positions. So at the moment then we've got Kaiffari Enjoyer, that's Tyrone in 1st place. We've got Ellis1 Baird in 2nd, we've got Hoodlum in 3rd, Sergio 4th, we've got Ryoski in 5th, we've got Panrapper in 6th, we've got Naya in 7th, JZ in 8th, but Naya goes very wide there. JZ's going to take that position. We've got J-Ray Sunshine. Good to see him on the grid there. Then we've got Heke, Cheesy Rider, and a big gap before you get to Michael Boobs, Tyrone Enjoyer, Neo, Super Raptor, Space Face, JB, Satan, and Free Noose Federal at the rear. So we'll join back to the front of the grid. Ellis1 Baird had the lead for a little while there, but looks like Kaiffari Enjoyer. It's very confusing, but I'll just say that's Tyrone. Kaiffari Enjoyer is Tyrone, Tyrone Enjoyer is Kaiffari. So Tyrone is in the lead. Ellis1 Baird looks like he's going to be having a look there on the inside. Now the outside, Hoodlum is now up into 3rd position, and Ryoski is in 4th, Sergio in 5th, and we've got Panrapper, very quick, won a lot of events in Wreckfest, is now joining this battle in 6th place. But Tyrone has a little bit of a gap now to Ellis1 Baird as it becomes a battle for 2nd place. So the Ellis1 Baird hits the lamppost and Ryoski collected him. Ooh, I'm not sure what happened there. Might be a little bit of a ping issue there. Ellis1 Baird got collected on the lamppost. Ryoski really couldn't have moved out the way there any more than he did. But Ellis1 Baird falls down into 10th position. So Tyrone will be in 1st at the moment. Got Hoodlum in 2nd, Ryoski in 3rd place now, then a gap to Panrapper and Sergio. Then we've got Naya, J-Ray Sunshine, JZ, Heke, Ellis1 Baird, Cheesy Rider, Neo, Tyrone Enjoyer, Space Face, JB, Michael Booth, Super Raptor, Satan, and Noose. So they're entering the last lap of the race now. This is the first race of the night. Looks like Tyrone went wide on the exit of the last turn there. It's going to allow Hoodlum to have the inside line into turn 1. And he will claim 1st position from him for now. So we've got Hoodlum in 1st, Tyrone 2nd, Ryoski climbing up into 3rd. Was not as lucky with the RNG as some of the other guys here, but is in a podium spot right now. The RNG race, it's all about consistency, just trying to get as high as you can. You're not going to win every single race. Your grid positions may vary. But Ryoski up there in 3rd place. Hoodlum in 1st at the moment. Tyrone second, Ryzen third, and Panrafa's climbed up into a good fourth place for him. And then Sergio in fifth, Nye up in sixth, Heke 7th, JZ 8th, Cheesy Rider 9, and J-Ray Sunshine. That is your top 10. So we're nearly finishing off this first race already. Hoodlum is coming up the hill, and then it'll be downhill from here into the last turn. It looks like he's going to claim the first win of the evening. Looks like Ryaski goes for a late move there on Tyrone, and we'll get second right at the last there. So Hoodlum gets the win, Ryaski second, Tyrone in third, Panrafa fourth, Sergio in fifth. Then we've got Naya in sixth, Heke 7th, JZ 8th, Cheesy in 9th, J-Ray Sunshine is the top 10, Neo is 11th, Spaceface, JB, Michael Bubes. Then we've got Kaiffari, Free News, Ellis Von Baird drops all the way to 17th. Then Satan, Super Raptor, and then Federal will be our last runner. Very entertaining first race there. Very enjoyable. Hope everyone enjoyed that. So there we go then. Hoodlum gets the first win of the night. Ryaski in second place. Then we've got Tyrone in third, Panrafa fourth, Sergio fifth, Naya 6th, Heke 7th, JZ 8th, Cheesy Rider in 9th, and J-Ray Sunshine. That is your top 10. First race done. So we're going to be spinning the wheels again. Let's go for the rules, and we will be doing what we're going to get, Got D-Class Dirty Extreme Damage. I think I have to do something else when it goes on D-Class. What did Tyrone say? So rules and a D, because I need to do the D-Class wheel. Shake and bake. So we're running D-Class. What we're running in D-Class, we are running the Gremlin. 310 kilograms. There you go. And then the... Alright. And then the tracks. What we're going to get, I have no idea what's on here. There's so many. It must have taken you forever to write these out. So we're doing Maston Outer Reverse. So D-Class Gremlin, Maston Outer Route Reverse. And then the laps we are doing. We had some support there for Cheesy Rider. Now I had some frame skipping in the 10th second. Oh, Hawker, thank you so much, mate. Gifting 5 subscriptions, is it? Yeah, 5 to Ellis Von Baird, Provi, Kaiffari, Scotty Banks, and Tyrone. Thank you so much. So we're just doing one lap of Maston in D-Class Gremlin. There you go. It's going to be a quick one, guys. Very quick. So we'll get this one over and done with. So yeah, we could have as low as 1 lap and as high as 20 laps, as you could see on that spin wheel there. Cheesy had a rough start. Whoever gets the gift of the RNG here is going to be probably gifted a very good result. So you're doing Maston Outer Reverse. D-Class Dirty, Extreme Damage, Gremlin, Maston Outer Reverse, 1 lap. 1 single lap. Yeah, never mind, Cheesy. I think Ellis Von Baird had a pretty tough one there as well. He was running for the win there and fell all the way down, I think, to 17th. Good to see you, Aaron Tedham. Been a while, mate. How are you doing? So we had some technical issues at the beginning, but I think we're sounding all right. I think you can hear me. I hope. Going to be enjoyable. Yeah, 1 lap. D-Class Gremlins, so everyone will be putting some armor and everything on the Gremlins here to get it down to D-Class. So how's everyone doing then? Everyone had a good summer so far? Hope everyone's fit and well. Hope all your families are good. Yeah, I'm doing good, Aaron. Good, mate. Nice to see you. Yeah, so happy 4th of July. We just got past that yesterday to all the people from America in our servers who join our events. Hope you all enjoyed yourself, celebrated it well. So at the moment then, Hoodlum is our leader with 24 points, Ryuski 23, and Tyrone with 22. But we've only done one race. We'll have a couple of hours of racing this afternoon, so it could all change. All these guys down at the bottom here will have a chance of climbing up the order, depending on RNG and the rule set. Yeah, it's good to see people, some familiar faces here. In Wreckfest 1 still. Hopefully sooner or later we'll start doing stuff like this in Wreckfest 2, but it doesn't feel ready yet. But as soon as it's we feel like it's ready to do events like these, we'll jump over and do it on that game. But yeah, just one lap. Let's get on. Let's get going. Yeah, it's my fault. I spanned the wheel. Blame the RNG. Yeah, so you can do as low as one lap, and then you can have as high as 20 laps. I think in the past we could have had like 60 lap races, but I think that got taken away from the spin wheel. Bob's fault. Bob's fault. What have you been up to, Aaron? Fine, Bob. How are you doing, FTA? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, FTA. Been a while. How are you doing? You all right? Let's crack on and get this race out of the way. It's only one lap. I think there might be a bob on this one, but the race is going to be so short that I might have to wait until the next race because I need to catch all the action. Peachy, good man, good man. Glad you're doing well. Don't worry about Bob. We'll give it a good go, mate. I think there's a bob on this one, but yeah, we might have to wait till a longer race. But yeah, Hoodlum took the first win of the night, Ryuski second, and Tyrone in third. We had some action. Mr. Ellis One Bird hitting the lamppost, fell all the way down to near the back of the grid. Federal has quit, or has he crashed? So can anyone confirm if we need to wait for him or not? Yeah, thank you once again to Tyrone and Kaiffari for putting this event together. Appreciate it. Got me out of the cave, doing commentary again. Yeah, thank you so much again, Orca, for those gifted subscriptions. Appreciate that, man. Right, so looks like Kaiffari was gifted by the RNG here. So this is a modded variant of the Maston track. So Kaiffari was gifted by the RNG. JB's in second, got Naya in third. Just one lap of this one. The spin wheel determined we was only doing one lap of this track, so that's what we're going to be doing. So everyone is going to be pushing themselves around this track. It's not clean. It's not clean. I think it's semi-clean for this one. So you can do a little bit of a push to past as long as there's no corner mobbing. I think it's semi-clean. Or was it dirty? I can't remember. We'll have a look after this one. But Naya has climbed up into first place. Ellis One Bird looking to redeem himself after that first race is in second. Oh yeah, I believe it's definitely dirty. Satan is going in reverse and gets hit there on Ryuski. Naya's up in first place. We've got Ellis One Bird in second. How long is this track? I'm not sure how much more racing we've got to go here. So Naya just needs to clear everyone and looks like she will have a good result. But Satan going in reverse is putting a spanner in the works here. Ellis One Bird got a bit closer to Naya now. Pan Rapper's in third. We've got Kaiffari in fourth. Hoodlum in fifth. Got Noose in sixth. Nia in seventh. No one really risking it with the big sends because it's a pretty short race here. And Naya will take the second win of the night. Ellis One Bird in second. Pan Rapper in third. Then we've got Kaiffari fourth. Hoodlum fifth. Noose in sixth. Nia seventh. Sergio in eighth. Heke ninth. JB. That is the top 10. Very, very short race. I'm not sure how many of those we'll have. But yeah, that's what the RNG does. Good sprint there to the finish from Naya in the D-Class Gremlin. Ellis One Bird will get that second place, and Pan Rapper is on the podium for the second race of the night. Ryuski dropping all the way down into 12th spot. I believe Satan hit him as he was going in reverse. It was dirty rules on that one. That one was over quickly. Very quickly. Right, so we'll spin the wheel again then. What we got, right. We'll remove that. So we'll go on the rules. What are we going to get then? Are we getting D-class again? Nope. So we've got reverse grid, spin again. Okay. Reverse grid, spin again. And we're going to be going all classes, clean, intense damage. And then for the cars, we are going with Drag Slayer, for those who have it. I'm not sure if they'll have an alternative if you do not have it, but yeah, Drag Slayer. And then the track. We will be going with Eagles Peak Motorpark Racing Track Reverse, and then the laps. Are we going to have more than one lap here? Oh yeah, we will. Looks like we're going for 7. 7 laps of Eagles Peak, sorry. So there we go. Wreckfest, yes, Steam. Yeah, we're playing Wreckfest on Steam. That is correct. I'm not sure if that's a question, but that is what we are doing. Wreckfest PC Steam. If you want to join our events in the future, all you have to do is join the RevLine Discord. I don't know how to put the link on YouTube, but if you was watching on Twitch, I could post it in there. But yeah, we've got the link. If you're watching on YouTube, actually, the RevLine Discord is in the description, I believe, of this video that you are watching. How's it going, Kira? Good to see you, man. So we're doing reverse grid. So is it reverse points grid? Yeah, so we're doing reverse points grid. All class clean, intense damage, Drag Slayer, rocket if you don't have the Drag Slayer, Eagles Peak reverse 7 laps. It looks like everyone does have the Drag Slayer. So this will be interesting because the Drag Slayer has a terrible suspension. We're hitting the Eagles Peak. It is clean racing, intense damage, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, hope you're doing all right, Kira. Nice to see you, mate. We do have a couple of spots if anyone fancies joining in. Yeah, rocket would definitely be a better option, but everyone's got the Drag Slayer, so there's no excuses now. Everyone's got it. Kira's doing all right. Yeah, it's been a while, mate. It's been a while. But yeah, good to see you. Probably as we start hitting the winter months and the autumn months, we'll start doing more events again as it starts cooling down. Well, hopefully Wreckfest 2 will give us more of a platform for us to do these type of things as well. We'll see what happens. Looks like Federal had some connection issues and he is back in. He's got his points back. So we are doing 7 laps, clean racing at Eagles Peak. Drag Slayer. I don't really see this much in events. Right, so it looks like, oh yeah, so we're doing the cut points in reverse. So all of our points leaders here are at the back. It will give an opportunity to the people who are struggling on points at the moment to get some here. Remember, we are doing clean racing for this race. We are doing the RNG spin wheel for every single race. So the rules could change, the laps will change, the car will change, and the track will change. But yeah, we are doing clean racing, intense damage, Drag Slayer at Eagles Peak. Looks like Satan has a good start so far. Going through these points, it'll be terrible with this car. Hopefully everyone has it on one suspension. I definitely would. So Satan has the early lead. Cheesy Rider in 2nd place, and we've got JZ in 3rd. Looks like Tyrone up into 4th on the inside of Ryoski. Got Space Face on the outside. Ellis One Bird. Looks like these grass lines are allowed. I'm not sure. Looks like no one's really enforcing any lines or anything. But yeah, we are doing clean racing. Neo has been spun there. Not sure who that was by. Maybe, I think it might have been Pam Raffra. I'm not sure. Yeah, Cheesy Rider has the early lead as we enter the 2nd lap of the race. JZ in 2nd, Ryoski up into 3rd. Ellis One Bird in 4th. Then we've got Tyrone in 5th, Spaceface in 6th. And the gap to Satan, JB, Michael Boobs, who are having a good battle here. We'll try and keep an eye of all the action. Two totally different lines there from Cheesy Rider and Ryoski. Jay-Z will go on the outside of Ryoski. Ryoski hits some of those bumps and that'll slow him down a little bit. Cheesy Rider holds on to the lead for now. Ryoski in 3rd place. He's got LS1 Baird on his tail. Tyrone in 5th place. Spaceface just holding on for now. Then we've got a gap to JB, Michael Boobs, Satan, Sergio, Noose, Panrafa, Hoodlum. Naya looked like she had slowed down a bit there. Then we've got Heke in 15th place. To go back to this lead battle, looks like Ryoski's going to try and have the inside line on Jay-Z as we enter into turn 1. We're on lap 3 of 7 now for these leaders. LS1 Bear is going to try and take advantage of this battle to claim a spot of his own, but looks like Ryoski's going to hold on for now. Jay-Z holding on to 3rd place. Tyrone is joining in there in 5th place. That is Kaiffari and Joya. Spaceface not out of touch yet. If all these guys battle, it'll give them an opportunity to climb up the order. Cheesy Rider falls back down into 2nd place as Ryoski side by side. Cheesy Rider nearly going into the wall there, but saves it. Jay-Z up into 2nd place. LS1 Baird now in 3rd. Cheesy Rider down from 1st into 4th, maybe 1st into 5th. But Tyrone having an interesting line there off the jump will claim a spot from Jay-Z. Jay-Z was as high as 2nd and then as low as 5th in the space of 2 corners. So this crossing could come into play here. We are doing clean racing, but a crossing is a crossing, and it could cause a lot of damage here. We're on lap 4 of 7 now for these leaders. Ryoski's building a bit of a gap to LS1 Baird in 2nd place. We've got Tyrone in 3rd, Jay-Z 4th. Cheesy Rider pushed a little wide there into 5th. Spaceface looking for opportunities there in 6th place. Huge gap there before you get to JB. We've got people spinning and flying all over the place. Sergio, Heke and Noose. Oh my god, Sergio nearly died there but was saved by the reset. Not sure what happened there, but they are not dead yet. Remember, this is clean rules for this race, and it looks like Ryoski is built up a bit more of a gap there to LS1 Baird. Jay-Z getting a little bit sideways with Cheesy Rider. Jay-Z just onto the back of Tyrone there and slowed him down a little bit. Super active. Looks like he's not going to hit anyone in the crossing this time around, maybe next lap. So we've got Ryoski from LS1 Baird and then Tyrone in 3rd position. Then we've got a bit of a gap forming to 4th place. Cheesy Rider, Jay-Z, Spaceface. That has a battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. Then we've got JB Hoodlum have a little bit of a race of their own there. Then we've got Naya in 9th, Panrafa in 10th position. Kira supporting Panrafa in the chat there. Panrafa's done plenty of events here in RevLine, and he's done some at House of Mayhem as well. He's won a lot of clean events, especially very, very quick in this game. And looks like we've got a DNF there. Federal is out of the race. It is intense damage, so any hits or anything that you get, it's going to cause more damage than usual. We've got Satan, who looks like he's lost a wheel, is blocking off LS1 Baird there. Satan couldn't really get out of the way because he only had 3 wheels on his wagon. Ryoski is still in 1st position. Looks like we're going to have an extra runner from now on. We've got Yampa joining in. So Ryoski from LS1 Baird. Then we've got Tyrone in 3rd, Jay-Z 4th, Spaceface 5th, Cheesy Rider in 6th. We'll try and find some more battles. It's like JB and Hoodlum. It's a similar gap between them. Panrafa up into 9th place. We've got Naya in 10th, Michael Boobs, J Ray. Then we've got Kaiffari, Neo, Sergio. Then we've got Noose. So we'll go back to the lead battle. Looks like LS1 Baird is catching up to Ryoski, but LS1 Baird, it looks like he hit that sign in there, and that slowed him down a little bit, gave him a bit of damage. Ryoski will build up the gap that he had before. Looks like LS1 Baird has got a slight pace advantage over Ryoski, but that is setting back a little bit there towards Tyrone. Good battle here between 4th, 5th and 6th positions. Spaceface, Cheesy Rider and Jay-Z. Ooh, Satan going through the crossing there. Looks like he wasn't holding back, and Tyrone nearly got taken out. So this crossing may start coming into play as we get into this we're in the last lap of the race now. Ryoski's got a good gap there to LS1 Baird in 2nd, but the crossings could change everything here. Tyrone holding on in 3rd place. The 2nd battle here of Spaceface, Cheesy Rider and Jay-Z. Looks like Spaceface has built a little bit of a gap over them two so far. So as we come through the first crossing, I'm not sure if anything's going to happen here. Ryoski looks like he's clear from LS1 Baird and Tyrone. Heke nearly got hit there by JB in the far end there. Heke's not, ooh, he did slow down a bit, and Jay-Z I think was a little bit distracted and goes straight into the wall, and that is his battle for 4th or 5th over. So here's the battle for 1st place. Satan, oh, Satan getting involved in the lead battle. with only 3 wheels on his vehicle. Oh, Ryaski just escaping there in the crossing, and it looks like he's going to get his first win of the evening. LS1 Baird, consistent in the last 2 races. He'll get a 2nd place. Tyrone in 3rd, Spaceface in 4th, Cheesy Rider in 5th. It looks like Hoodlum will get 6th place. Satan's not having a good time there. Pan Rapper looks like he climbed through the ranks there up into 7th. And into the last corner, looks like JB will claim 8th position from Naya. J-Ray Sunshine getting a 10th spot for himself. Then we've got Neo, Kaiffari, Noose, Michael Boobs. Jay-Z, has he lost a... Oh no, Jay-Z was doing so well. And on the last lap of the race, he went into the wall. And he's down into 16th place. Oh, maybe even further. I think Heke might have claimed that from him. I think Jay-Z just gave up. Maybe Super Atson will get 17th. There we go. Ryaski gets his first win of the night. LS1 Baird in 2nd. And Tyrone will get 3rd place. How's it going, Beckley? Oh, I missed it. What was it? Are the Wreckfest 2 leaderboards still hacked? I have no idea. Sorry, Beckley. I've not really kept up with anything Wreckfest for the last couple of months at least. Sorry, I'm not sure. I recommend checking out the official Wreckfest Discord, and they have conversations and that in there to keep up with things. Ryaski said he's already answered. But yeah, good to see you, Beckley. Hopefully you're doing all right. Enjoying your summer. Yeah, I'm not sure about the leaderboard situation. Right, so we'll just quickly get the points here before I spin the wheels again. So Hoodlum has got the lead so far. Panraffer 2nd. Ryaski in 3rd. We've only done about half an hour's racing so far, so plenty of time for this to change. Got about 90 minutes of racing left. As we spin the wheels again. So the rules for this next one are going to be... Got some A-class dirty extreme damage. A-class dirty extreme damage. And we're sweeping it. We're in the sweeper. Good car, good car. I'm liking it so far, I'm liking it. And the track we are doing is Waterhoo Road Run. So we're using a flat out track for this one. Waterhoo Road Run. A-class extreme damage in the sweeper. And we are doing... Looks like we're going for 7 laps again. Dirty Extreme, that's the title. 7 laps again, guys. How are you doing, Orca? Good to see you, man. I appreciate the you dropping those subs again, man. Thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate you. So there we go. We are at Waterhoo Town. We are doing Dirty Extreme Damage A-Class in the sweeper. So I think Yamper has joined in for the rest of our races this evening. I think we have 1 more spot available. If there's anyone there in the chats, on Twitch or on YouTube, if you fancy it, all you need is a PC, a Wreckfest. All you need is the mods for this, which is the Flat Out Tracks mod, the Vanilla Plus Tracks mod, and the Panraffer Cars mod. And then you can take that last spot. We've got about 90 minutes left of racing. Hoodlum is in the lead so far with 63 points. We've got Panraffer with 61. Ryaski with 60. Close battle so far though. Naya is within touching distance. So is Tyrone. LS1 Baird as well. Sergio, Neo, Cheesy Rider, Kaiffari, JB, Heke. All these are people that can get involved in this battle for the lead. Anything could change, especially in this next race. We are doing dirty, extreme damage, 7 laps at Waterhoo Town. I've raced this track before and there's plenty of opportunities to get big hits in there. We're doing extreme damage, so I expect a lot of DNFs, a lot of wheels going missing. It's going to happen. I can see it. Orca's doing well. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, thank you once again to Kaiffari and Tyrone for putting this event together. Good to see people getting together during the summer holidays. Hopefully it's not too hot for you while you're gaming and not touching grass at the moment. Hopefully you all have touched a little bit of grass at least. I touched a blade. I touched a blade of it at least. But I do enjoy the winter. I do enjoy the winter. To get one big hit more like since it's Extreme, yeah. Yeah, I can't say that I've raced with Extreme that much. There's Extreme and Intense. I can't really remember what the difference is, but we'll find out. What is this? Is this Kaiffari only event, Tyrone? Are you're not claiming any royalties on this one? A-Class Dirty Extreme Damage Sweeper Watahu Road Run 7 laps. Good to go, good to go. Can Hoodlum hold on to his points lead? Or is it all going to change in the dirty races? Normally it's the case that the leader gets a bit of a target on his back. Looks like Hoodlum might be the one to have a target on his back in this dirty race. He'll have to maximise his efforts in the clean races and the semi-clean races. Yeah, Panrapper has been very consistent so far this evening. He's not had any wins yet, but consistency is key in these RNG events, and he's up there with 61 points. Ryaski getting a win in that last race, up into third with 60 points. Ellis1 Baird expects him to get involved as the event goes on. Who we're waiting for? Naya, Heke. Here we go. Expect big hits here, guys. Looks like people have armoured up. Looks like Tyrone. I'm not sure if it's a gift if you get the first position in this race, because you're going to get a big hit in Hoodlum. Yeah, there's no health bars in Extreme Damage, I remember. So yeah, we have no idea how much health that everyone has got here, but looks like Hoodlum did have that target on his back that I suspected that he would have, and he is all the way down near the back of the grid. Ellis1 Baird had the early lead, but now it's Sergio in first place. We've got Michael Boobs in second. Ellis1 Baird now in third. We've got Cheesy Rider in fourth. We've got Naya in fifth. We've got J-Ray Sunshine in sixth place. We've got a lot of laps here for these guys to survive. A sweeper is a decent vehicle for this kind of track. And it can take a bit of damage as well. Looks like some people have armoured up here. Ellis1 Baird has got a roll cage. We've got some people going in reverse. Some people not really going for the win here, but want to mess up the running order for everybody else, and that's perfectly fine. In these dirty races, you can have people going in reverse if you want to, but Ellis1 Baird will be the early leader so far. Yamper is going in reverse as well. Got Naya in second place. Naya could get in the points lead battle if she can hold on to this position. Got a battle for third place. Got J-Ray Sunside, Sergio and Cheesy Rider in third, fourth and fifth. It's like Ellis1 Baird and Naya have built a bit of a gap here to the rest of the field, but as people are already going backwards, it's not safe for them whatsoever. I'm going to put everyone on the lead lap so we know where we are. So Ellis1 Baird is on lap 2. We've got people going in reverse. We've got Noose going in reverse. Looks like he's taking out both of the leaders, which is Ellis1 Baird and Naya. I'm not sure how long these guys are going to last. You can't see any health bars on Extreme Damage, but the wheels will start falling off sooner or later. Ellis1 Baird is looking okay at the moment. I don't think Cheesy Rider got hit by anyone. We've got Satan out already, Space Face, Tyrone, Kaiffari. So this damage caused by the reverse drivers is not only taking out people who are racing, but it's taking out the people who are going in reverse pretty quickly too. Looks like Ellis1 Baird has set that suspension pretty high for himself. Hoodlum, our current points leader, is running near the back of the grid with a wheel missing at least, maybe two. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, he's definitely missing one. There's our points leader. As I said earlier, it could all change in these dirty races. And looks like Cheesy Rider hit the lamppost there, and that happened. That he did that all on his own. Ryaski there in third position. We've got Sergio in fourth. Then we've got Naya, who is surviving currently in fifth position. Yamper is not fighting her for position. He is a lap down, at least. Ellis1 Baird. That is a gap between first and second. Ellis1 Baird. We all know how good he is in these dirty types of races. You're getting to the front and holding on to the lead. He's very good at dodging. He is currently in first place. Ryaski, who won the last race, is in second place, and we've got Sergio in third. Hoodlum is a lap down. Yamper he's just collected it there. We've got We've got Naya in fourth place. We've got Cheesy Rider in fifth. We've got Jay-Z in sixth. Then we've got J-Ray Sunshine in seventh. Michael Boobs in eighth. We've got Federal having a good race so far in ninth. And Pan Rafa with a wheel missing. Looks like he's got a long race ahead of him, is in 10th place. So as you can see there, the DNFs are piling. Everyone is just sending it through here. Oh, we've got a little graveyard forming in the shed. Michael Boobs gets halted by the door there. Cheesy Rider, who's in 6th place, has a wheel miss. It's going to give a good chance here for some people who have all the wheels on the wagon. Federal having a great race so far, who is just surviving out there. No wheels missing for him, and he is up in 6th place. Good race also for J-Ray Sunshine. I think J-Ray's got a wheel missing as well. Oh my god, so Federal could have that position as well. Got Naya in 4th place. Everyone's looking pretty unhealthy at the moment. If they've not got a wheel missing, they've definitely got a lot of engine damage. Yamper is laps down. Right, so we'll catch up with the lead battle. There is 3rd place Sergio. And he's not far behind Ryerski. Looks like Ryerski has caught up to Ellis1 Baird. I'm not sure how healthy these guys are at the moment, but they are entering the 5th of 7 laps at the moment. Panraffer is a lap down and a wheel down. Looks like he's going to let the leaders by. You have to remember, if in these dirty races, if you decide to send it on someone and cause damage to somebody else, you'll have to expect it in return. So some of these guys might be holding back from dishing it out until later on in the event so it doesn't spoil their own races. Ellis1 Baird, Ryerski, 2 very, very quick races. Currently have the advantage of a Sergio in 3rd position. Michael Boobs, who is a lap down, looks like he's not causing anything for these guys. These guys are probably just going to want to survive and get as many points as they can while people are DNFing anyway. Looks like Pam Raffer is out of the race. So we've got Ellis1 Baird, Ryerski 1st and 2nd. We'll try and find some sort of order here. We've got Sergio in 3rd place. And then we've got a massive gap before we get to anyone. Where is Naya? Naya there in 4th position. We've got J-Ray Sunshine in 5th. Then we've got Federal. Has he still got all of his wheels? I think he does. J-Ray there. Federal there in 6th place with all of his wheels. Hoodlum is in 10th place. Super Apps is in 7th. Has he got all of his wheels? Looks like he does. But here's the battle for the lead there. We're on lap 6 and 7. Ellis1 Baird from Ryerski. 2 people who have survived. Looks like the cars are pretty healthy compared to everyone else's. And they are both fighting for the lead. We've got Cheesy Rider who's a lap behind there. Pretty far behind. Looks like Sergio's completely dropped off this lead battle. Looks like his car is more damaged than these two here. Ellis1 Baird's going to send it through and survive so far. Hoodlum allows these guys to pass. So does Super Raptor. Into the railing he goes. But Ellis1 Baird still has the lead over Ryerski. They're about to enter the last lap of the race. Yeah, there's the gap between 1st, 2nd and 3rd. So there's Ellis1 Baird in 1st. And right in the background there is Sergio. That is 3rd position. So unless something major happens to these two guys, it looks like this is 1st and 2nd. I don't think anyone is going in reverse to spoil the party here. It looks like all those people who were going in reverse out of the race for this one. Oh, Yamper. As I said, that Yamper comes in. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough time to go back around and catch up these guys before they come across the finish line. They are on the last lap of the race. Ellis1 Baird in the lead. Ryerski in 2nd. Looks like Ellis1 Baird had some fortune as he was going through the shed there. He built up a bit of a gap there over Ryerski. Ryerski might have a bit more damage than him as well. But let's see how Ellis1 Baird navigates the traffic. We've got Naya and J-Ray Sunshine just up ahead. They can block him if they want to. It might be in Naya's best interest to block off Ellis1 Baird or Ryerski because she is battling them for the points. Yamper was there. Oh, Ryerski's got the win just on the line there. I think Yamper caused a distraction there for Ellis1 Baird, and Ryerski gets the win right at the line from Ellis1 Baird. So I think that's 2 wins in a row there for Ryerski. And then we're going to go all the way over here before we get to Sergio. There's Sergio in 3rd position. Looks like he's taking it nice and steady. Doesn't really need to risk it. And he's got a 3rd position. Oh, he's got a wheel missing. That's probably why he fell so far back. Looks like Sergio will get 3rd place. And there is Naya in 4th. Federal having a really good race here. Just surviving. Didn't really get involved in any of the scraps and gets a 5th position for his troubles there. Super Raptor in 6th position. Cheesy Rider 7th and Hoodlum in 8th. Looks like that'll be the finishing order. Cheesy Rider, I think he's just going to survive here. Don't need to risk anything. There we go. Ryerski getting his 2nd win in the row. Ellis1 Baird in 2nd place. Sergio gets on the podium. Good race, good race. How's it going, Mrs. Overkill? Nice to see you. How are you doing? You alright? So we'll see what that does to the points then. We're about to hit the 3/4 of an hour mark. Got just over an hour and 15 minutes worth of racing left. And Ryaski's got a bit of a lead there now with 84 points over Hoodlum. Hoodlum level on points with Naya. LS1 Bed climbing into 4th position with 77. Pamrafa 74 and Sergio 69 points. And Cheesy Rider with 64. So still very close there in the points positions. We'll get going with the wheel. Right, so we'll spin the rules first, see what we're doing. You've been working a lot, been grinding, working hard. Looks like we're going D-Class Dirty Realistic Damage. D-Class Dirty Realistic Damage. What D-Class vehicle are we using? We are going with the Speedemon. Speedemon D-Class. And then for the track. How's it going, Ballin? Hopefully you're doing alright, mate. How's your summer going? Gravel Rock Run. I can't remember this track. I don't know if I've driven on this track, but we are doing a Gravel Rock Run, and the laps we are doing is... What we're doing. Oh, one lap again. Back to the one lapper. One lap. Gravel Rock Run D-Class Speedemon. Also working break right now. Alright, mate. Hopefully you're having a good summer and everything. Hopefully you and your family are all nice and healthy. Good to see people here doing some Wreckfest racing once again. FTA, thank you so much, man. Gifting 5 subs to Kira, Aaron, Hoodlum, Heke, and the Satan Fin. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, buddy. 60. I don't think we've got 60 laps now. It's been taken off the wheel. We've got a maximum of 20 laps and a minimum of 1. I think we had some events where we had like 60 laps at a really long track, and it was like the full event. So just for the sake of variety, if I could say the word. Yeah, we've got 20 laps max, so we can have a bit, bit of something different. Yeah, we've got D-Class Speedemons, Gravel Rock Run. I believe this is a flat-out track. Not one that I've been on too much. It looks very short. This might be the shortest race of the day. So whoever gets gifted by the RNG, looks like they'll have a good chance of some good points here. Yeah, thank you very much again, FTA. And also Orca earlier on, gifting 5 subs. 10 total for the stream. It's been a while, 10 subs already. Appreciate you guys. So Ryaski with the early points lead. We're entering towards the halfway stage after this race. Ryaski with the early points lead with 84. Hoodlum having a good event so far with 80. Naya as well, climbing up the order level with Hoodlum with also 80 points. LS1 Bird had a bit of a disaster on the first race, but up there with 77 points now. Looking for a good spot here. Pamrafa 74. Sergio 69. Cheesy up there as well. Tyrone. Neo. JB. Expect JB to maybe climb up the order if he can get some sort of consistency going. He also needs to get himself into D-Class. So we're just waiting for Yamper. Yamper's got the sweeper, not the Speedemon. Need to get Yamper in a Speedemon. Does he have a Speedemon? Just wait. Can anyone ask Yamper for the Speedemon? Unready. Unready. Just need to get Yamper sorted out, then we're good to go. 100 laps mower race. I mean, I'm more than happy to commentate on any of these ideas that you've got. You just need to put them together and then give us a call. Ballin was there back then. Yeah, just give us a call. The way that we do events has not really changed. If you've got an idea, let one of our admins know. We'll get a server sorted out. We'll get it all put together, and we'll give it a crack. That's how we do things. Not all the guys who do events these days. We didn't have an idea at one point, and we just you just think of something and see if it works, and you go from there. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas, you're more than welcome to let us know, and we'll see what we can do. So then, D-Class Speed Demons. We've already had one of these one-lap races today. And yeah, we've got another one now, a Speed Demon D-Class race. I think the last one-lap race was a D-Class race as well. So it's going to be very quick, then we'll be straight into the next one. Just waiting for Yamper to sort out his vehicle. Get his armor on his Speed Demon. Yamper Speed Demon Venus. Okay. Yeah, I think he got a bit confused. I think he thought it was a sweeper or something. We used a sweeper the last one. Right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Who's going to be gifted by the RNG here? Whoever gets it will have a good chance of getting the win. As we've only got one lap. So it's Jay-Z. It's a pretty short track, this one as well. We've only got one lap to do. Jay-Z in first place. We've got Neo in second. We've got Tyrone and Ellis on third. Mariski's up there as well. We've got Heke as well. So the R&D class, so we're not glitching the ads really going this slow. We've got Jay-Z in first at the moment. Ellis one there. Oh, Neo gets caught by the pole there. Panoramic goes right round the outside. Didn't hit a reset. Looks like Tyrone is... Tyrone? What is Tyrone doing? Does he know something that we don't? Or is he just going for a dirty strat here? I'm not sure. Maybe he's being a ramp. I'm a big fan of the ramp, and he tried it, and yeah. The Ryaski looks like he's going to get another win. It's a very short race. Ryaski gets the third win in the row. Ellis one bed in second. We've got Kaiffari in third place, Sergio fourth, Jay-Z fifth, Panorama sixth, Naya seventh, Yamper eighth, Cheesy Rider in ninth, and Spaceface gets into the top 10. And there you go, we're done already. 52 seconds. Tyrone causing a little bit of chaos there, and Ryaski gets the win from Ellis one bed. And Kaiffari getting on the podium there in third place. So that just extends the lead for Ryaski. 108 points. Ellis one bed on 100. Naya in third place with 98 points. Right, let's do this again. Let's spin it. One lap race is a epic. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Reverse grid, spin again. Alrighty then. You got a podium that one, Kaiffari. Hopefully that wasn't sarcasm. Reverse grid, D-class, clean, realistic damage. D-class, clean, realistic damage. War wagon. Reverse grid, D-class, clean, realistic damage, war wagon. And we are going with... Oh, I'm not spinning this again. Why am I doing that? Ignore. 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 Check. Right, we are going to the Fairgrass run. And for our laps. Please don't be one. Please don't be one. Oh, we're going with 10, I think. 10 laps. So we've got 10 laps. reverse grid, extreme damage, clean racing in the D-Class War Wagon. There we go. So it looks like Kaiffari is on the case. Reverse grid, D-Class, clean, realistic damage, War Wagon. And we're at the Fairgrass Grounds, Fairgrass Run. I think this is a track we've done before. Can we rename the server to the RevLine House of Mayhem D-Class Challenge? Yeah. I don't know if I've commentated on many of these RNG events, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of D-Class coming up. But yeah, it's totally RNG. I spin the wheel and that's what it gives me. Yeah, D-Class racing is very rare in RevLine and House of Mayhem, so yeah, it's good to use it at least. LS1 bed is going a bit different with the DTL. Yeah, we're hitting the halfway stage of this event now. Is it a couple of hours, Kaiffari, that we're doing? I can't remember. It's normally 2 hours, right? Yeah, thanks FTA, gifting the subs out there. So yeah, I think we're doing 2 hours. Yeah, we're at just about the halfway stage. Ryeski has been building up that consistency in the last 3 races. Three wins in a row. You can't get much better than that. LS1 Baird has been up there as well, 100 points. Naya on the podium now with 98 points. A little bit of a gap falling to Pam Raffer and Sergio, 93 and 90 respectively. Hoodlum, who had a good start of this event, now down there with 87 points. Cheesy Rider with 80. Then we've got a gap between Cheesy and Nia. Still all to play for here. As you can see, the dirty races can cause a lot of carnage, a lot of DNFs. Anything can happen. And we've got a 10-lap clean race now in D-Class War Wagons. What kind of excitement is this going to bring? Looks like Nia needs to get some more armor on his vehicle. Oh, we're doing a reverse grid as well. Yeah, it's a reverse grid race, this one. So the points will be in reverse. So Satan will be on pole with Yamper and Federal. And all these guys here will be right at the back. And it's clean racing rules as well. So there's no pushing or crashing themselves into the lead. They have to do it clean. They have to be fair. And it is extreme damage as well. Realistic damage, sorry. Nia's in a war digger. Is he? Oh. It's all right. We've not done these for a while. Everyone's a bit rusty. Good to see you, Satan, man. Always good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself out there. I'm boiling here, man. It's mega hot at the moment. Van Bob, is there a Bob on this one? Don't think there is. Right, so just waiting for everyone to get the vehicle sorted out, and I think we are good to go. So reverse grid race, clean D-Class. Bit of a longer one this time. So it looks like Yamper had a good start off the line there from Federal. So good car, the War Wagon. Well, definitely good in like A-Class and C-Class. Not really driven it in D-Class before. Handles well. Some people might have put more armor on than others to get some more power maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see what the strat is as the race goes on. Looks like Yamper has the early lead from Heke. People who played flat out will probably have an advantage in this race, as this is from the flat out track mod that was made by Heke. Super Raptor tried something different there. He tried going through this part here, and it looks like it's not worked out for him there. LS1 Baird as well tried something different, and he is right at the back. Ryeski as well right near the back of the grid in 14th place. Looks like a lot of people hit reset points there. Heke has got the early lead from Yamper in 2nd place. Got JZ, Hoodlum and Naya. We've got J-Ray Sunshine, Michael Boobs, Neo, Sergio, Panrafa, JB. That's the top 11 right there. So, yeah, going to be a long race, this one. 10 laps in a D-class vehicle on it's a pretty long track, this as well. So, yeah, got a bit of a mini enduro go on. Heke, who is very, very good at endurance races, probably performs the best out of all the... it's probably his best discipline is the enduros, and he's got an early lead at the moment there. Yamper gets overtaken by JZ. He's also got Naya for company. And a gap to Hoodlum, J-Ray Sunshine and Michael Boobs. And another gap before you get to Sergio, Pamrafa and Neo. That is the top 10. And our leaders in the championship, Ryaski down in 14th place with a lot of damage already. And Ellis One Baird in 20th place. I think they might have tried something a bit different to get further with the grid. It looks like it didn't work out. They might have hit like a reset or something. But Heke definitely knows this one, and he is building up a huge lead at the moment. Got Naya in 2nd place, JZ in 3rd, Yamper in 4th, got Michael Boobs in 5th, Hoodlum in 6th, and J-Ray Sunshine in 7th at the moment. And we've got a gap before you get to Sergio, Nia and JB in the top 10. Pamrafa tried going through this, and it, yeah, I think it's slower. Some people have tried it, and I think it's just slower. I think it's slower. They'll start spreading themselves out here and we'll get some sort of order. Looks like Heke is just building that gap to Naya in 2nd place. JZ in 3rd, pulling away from Yamper. And we've got Michael Boobs, Hoodlum and J-Ray Sunshine. Sergio, Neo, JB, top 10. Then we've got New Space. Then we've got a huge gap before we get to Ryaski. Keep an eye on him as he catches up to the rest of the pack. Pamrafa as well in 14th. Looks like he went over a sign there and lost a lot more damage than you'd expect from hitting a bit of debris on the track. Cheesy Rider running in 15th position. They've got Super Raptor, Ellis One Baird up into 17th. Federal, Tyrone Enjoyer and Kaiffari Enjoyer together on the track. Satan at the back of the grid at the moment. So we'll try and find some battles here on the 3rd lap of the race right now. We've got Naya JZ pulling away slightly from Yamper, who's in 4th place. Michael Boobs having a good race at the moment there in 5th. J-Ray Sunshine 6th. Hoodlum in 7th, Sergio 8th, Neo 9th, and JB in the top 10. So Heke was, he's had a decent event so far, but he was towards the back of the grid, and we had a reverse points grid race for this one. So he had the advantage of being near the front of the grid, and he's just pulled away. Seems like he's very familiar with the track, and he's just putting those laps in as he heads towards the 4th lap of the race. Naya, who had a bit more climbing to do than Heke did, is up into 2nd place. I believe she's in either 4th or 5th in the standings so far. So these points could be really valuable for her aim of getting the overall win in this event. JZ there in 3rd position. Yamper having a good race at the moment, but he's got Michael Boobs for company. I said keep an eye on Ryaski. He is already up into 11th place, as we saw just a lap ago. He was running in 13th place, and even further back after lap 1, after having some issues alongside Ellis One Baird. It looks like he's going to play the consistency game. All he needs to do is have Ellis One Baird behind him, and he is pretty comfortable at the moment. He's currently running there in 11th spot, and Ellis One Baird is running in 16th. He is 2nd in the standings at the moment. Ryaski in 1st. And he had a sizable gap in those standings as well. So all he has to do is be consistent here. He doesn't really need to take many risks as he goes on the inside there of Noose. And we'll get 10th spot from him. JB just ahead of Noose in 9th place. And there's a huge gap before we get to Sergio. We'll just keep an eye on Ryaski here, see if he can claim the spot here from JRB. JB having a good line there through the right-hander as we go down the hill into the S's. Looks like JB is going to hold on to it for now. Ryaski's going to try and land something up here. You don't really want to be hitting those barrels, but I'm not sure if he can see them or not. But he had a good line there, and he will get the position from JB. JB now in 10th place. Ryaski up into 9th. Next on his target list is Sergio, but there's about a whole straight between 8th and 9th. I mean, Ryaski, if anyone can do it, someone like Ryaski can. Sergio and Hoodlum are battling for 8th and 7th and 8th position here. So Ryeski might see that and see an opportunity maybe ahead for him to get some more positions. J-Ray Sunshine is ahead of Sergio and Hoodlum. We'll watch this side by side between Hoodlum and Sergio. 7th and 8th position. Hoodlum having a good event so far. He's going to have the outside line. Sergio on the inside. Good clean racing here. Looks like they're having slightly separate strategies here as far as the armor is concerned. We are running the D-class wall wagon in this race. Looks like Hoodlum might have gone for a bit more power with a bit of extra armor. Ooh, he nearly flips it there on the road, but he keeps hold of it. Sergio's going to have the outside line. Really good clean racing here by these two. These two are very familiar with the clean racing scene in Wreckfest, and you can really tell with the racecraft between these two. Ryeski is already caught up. There was about a straight between them last time, and it's about half a straight left between those guys now. So it looks like Sergio has cleared Hoodlum, and we'll see what else is going on. J-Ray Sunshine has got a bit of a gap there to Yamp, who's in 5th place. Michael Boob's having a good race in 4th position. And then Jay-Z and Naya. Similar gap between these two, both of them having a very good race. And then Heke in a league of his own at the moment there in 1st position. We'll just see what the fastest lap is at the moment. I think it is Heke, 123.596. Good race for Heke at the moment. This is going to shoot him right up the order in the overall point standings. J-Ray Sunshine and Yamper are side by side going through turn 1. J-Ray is going to be on the outside, Yamper on the inside. Looks like this is a very popular overtaking spot here. The outside line is pretty good as well, but J-Ray just going a little bit wider than he probably would have wanted to there, but he will have the inside line as we go through this next turn. Yamper will have to get out of the way to avoid the hole in the road there. We've got Sergio, Hoodlum and Ryeski already on the back of Hoodlum in 8th place. So Ryeski and Ellis Wambed are our current points leaders. I think Ryeski had 108 points and Ellis Wambed had 100. Both of them had a bad start to the race. It was a reverse points grid race, so Ryeski and Ellis Wambed started at the back. They both had a bad start to the race, but Ryeski has made the best of it at the moment, and he is in 9th position, looking to claim some more spots. He'll probably target maybe J-Ray Sunshine as a potential spot that he could get. J-Ray Sunshine currently in 5th position. I believe maybe Michael Boobs is probably out of reach here for Ryeski, but if he can get the overtakes done quickly and cleanly, then there's a few more positions probably available to him. We'll see how Ellis Wambed is doing, our other guy doing well in the points, and he is currently down in 16th place, having a battle with Cheesy Rider and Super Raptor. JB also in this battle as well. Pan Rapper just up ahead. Ellis Wambed is alongside Cheesy Rider. He gets the position from JB. I'm not sure if JB is having issues. We are on extreme damage, so he might have a bit of engine damage or something that's slowing him down. Yeah, he's falling down the order now into 17th place. Ellis Wambed is now up into 14th. Super Raptor next in line for him. So we'll get back up with Ryeski, who is still not clearing Sergio. Sergio, thank you for the follow there. Can't read that. Legivicarist. I'll try and read that properly after the race. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, Hoodlum is now falling away from the rest of the group here. Ryeski has got Sergio to overtake, but Sergio is a very, very good, clean racer. He's good at placing his car in defensive positions without being dirty. He's got a lot of experience in events here at RevLine. Not so much House of Mayhem, but yeah, definitely as far as the clean racing is concerned, he is not really a sitting duck. He won't make this easy for Ryeski, but he will not make it dirty either. But Ryeski does find a way on the inside. If we go to the start and finish straight here, they're entering the 8th lap of the race. Yamper just ahead of these two. It looks like J-Ray Sunshine has built a bit of a gap to this gaggle here, so maybe Ryeski won't be able to get him in time. Ryeski going for the switchback. Good clean racing by these two. We're seeing a good example of the clean racing that we can do here at RevLine and House of Mayhem, and Ryeski gets the overtake on Sergio. Yamper now the next in front of him. And we'll just quickly catch up with the rest here. So Heke, who got an early lead, is got a huge gap to second and third. There's Heke there. Kaiffari Enjoyer is not in second place, it's Naya. So Naya's in second place. Similar gap to Jay-Z, those two having a really good race. Michael Boobs there in fourth. Then we've got a gap before we get to J-Ray Sunshine. Then we've got Yamper and Ryaski here. Ryaski looking to get sixth place from Yamper. He's going to be landing up the inside here. Yamper also done a lot of clean events at RevLine. He doesn't put too much of a fight there. He'll probably be more concerned with fending off Sergio and Hoodlum. He's had a really good race so far, but Sergio sees an opportunity to get the inside line on the final turn here. Yamper goes a little bit wide, but he will carry a bit more speed on the exit. It looks like he will hold on for now. Ryaski's now clear of both of these, and he's aiming to catch up to J-Ray Sunshine. They have entered the 9th lap of the race, the penultimate lap of this one. So Yamper will hold the inside, but looks like Sergio had more momentum to swing it round, but Yamper not letting Sergio go here, but Sergio will have the inside line as we get into the next turn. Then Yamper will have to cut in before we get to the hole in the road, and Sergio gets the position. Hoodlum next in line now. Hopefully Yamper will not lose 3 positions in one lap, but ooh, I think he just holds on to that there. Hoodlum had to back out of that one. So Ryaski has got J-Ray Sunshine ahead of him. I'm not sure what the rules are on track limits, but I don't know if we've got any. If we had any, I think they'll be specified before the race. But Ryaski has got... Oh, Michael Boobs! Looks like he hit the lamppost there, and he has fallen down into possibly... Let's see if Yamper or Hoodlum can get this position from him. I think he's just going to hold on. Oh, and J-Ray Sunshine as well. So Ryaski just gifted 2 positions there, and he is in 4th place. So he's climbed all the way up to 4th. I think, I'm not sure what happened to J-Ray Sunshine, but Michael Boobs looks like he hit a lamppost. So yeah, unlucky there for J-Ray. He's having a brilliant race, but he's now down in 9th position. We're on the last lap of the race now. Looks like Heke is going to get his first win of the afternoon. Good race from him. He's just led from lap 1, and he's not looked back. Keeping it nice and clean there. There's Heke. Naya's had a good race as well there in second. Jay-Z has been within touching distance of Naya, but it looks like they've had a similar pace. Looks like he'll have a 3rd position for himself. And then we've got Ryaski in 4th position. Sergio in 5th. Then we've got Michael Boobs, Hoodlum and Yamper. I think we'll keep an eye on this battle, see what happens to this. Looks like Sergio is clear of Michael Boobs. Now Michael Boobs very unlucky. What happened to him at the beginning of the final lap of the race. Hoodlum is looking to try something here. He gets more momentum through that corner as we go under this. Through the long right-hander here. Looks like Hoodlum has got the position on the last lap from Michael Boobs. Michael Boobs nearly hitting the same lamppost he did on the last lap, but just keeping it together for now. And Heke gets the win. Looks like Naya is confirmed in 2nd. Jay-Z in 3rd. Is Hoodlum going to hold on to 6th, or is Michael Boobs going to try something here into the final turn? Michael Boobs goes a little bit too deep there. He has to think about if Yamper's going to try something as well, but it looks like they're going to stay the same as they are. Hoodlum will keep 6th, Michael Boobs 7th, Yamper in 8th, and J-Ray Sunshine will get 9th, Panratho will get 10th. Ellis One Bird will climb eventually up into 12th position, Neo in 11th. Then we've got Space Face, Cheesy, Super Raptor, and New Soul coming across the line, and also JB as well. Good racing there, guys. Good racing. A little bit of a longer one there. That's what the RNG spin wheels will give you. Sometimes you'll get a bit of a longer one in D-class vehicles. Sometimes you'll have a one-lapper as well. Good racing, though. Good racing. Good advertisement there of clean racing in Wreckfest. And Heke will get the win. Naya in 2nd. Jay-Z in 3rd. Ryaski having a good race there. Climbing back up into 4th after a disappointing start. Good result for him. Definitely will be extending the points lead at the moment, I believe. Good racing. 19th to 2nd for Naya, not bad. Yeah, good race, Naya, good race. Really good for Naya's points overall. Climbing up into 2nd place with 121 points. Ryaski 129. 8-point gap there to Naya. Ellis One Bird on into 3rd place now, 113. Sergio 110, Panoramic and Hoodlum all in the hundreds now. We are just over halfway through, and we'll spin the wheel. Good racing, good racing. Wreckfest, yes, join racing. How? To join Wreckfest events, you just need to join the RevLine Discord or the House of Mayhem Discord. It should be in the description of this video that you're watching on YouTube, Aaron. And you need Wreckfest on PC. That's what we run our events on. So we've got all classes, dirty, normal damage. Yeah, thank you for the follow again, Legivitrinecast. Legivitrinecast? Right, so we're doing motorhome. Motorhome. Blackwood main circuit. Looks like we're doing 3 laps. 3 laps in the motorhome. There we go. So everyone's getting the motorhomes together. So we're doing all classes. Dirty, so it's a dirty race in this one. Normal damage, motorhome, Blackwood main, 3 laps. So there'll be some people going in reverse. There'll be some people going for the big hits. There'll be targets on people with high points, I suspect. So yeah, this is where the standings could all change. Rev Limiter Simulator. Blackwood. I didn't know Blackwood was in this mod. Blackwood. Yeah, we I think we did this for the World Championships, I believe. So it looks like everyone. So it is all classes, but yeah, you can't really change the armor or anything on the motorhome. So it looks like everyone's going to be going A. Let's see if we can get some good racing or big hits. I think Satan automatically is going to be going in reverse. Maybe Yamper as well. I suspect Heke might go in reverse as well. Maybe Kaiffari and Tyrone. Yeah, we're dragging. I wonder what the rev limit will sound in spectate mode. Hopefully not as bad as like the TriStar or the Gremlin. Can't wait for STR to make a double-decker motorhome one day. That'll be cool. Yeah, I believe it is Panrapper. I think we use both variants, right? We use the main and reverse. Yeah, so yeah, it'll be one of them. So just about 45 minutes left racing here, and Ryski's got the early points lead. Naya second, Ellis1 Baird in third. We've got the dirty race coming up next. We're doing the RNG event. So anything can happen, any race, any type of rules. And we are currently doing a dirty race in motorhomes, A class at Blackwood. Looks like Pan Rafa was gifted by the RNG gods for this one. Oh, now I remember what track it is. Yeah, it's, yes. Yeah, there's only. Yeah, we definitely did this. There's a very, very long straight on this one. Look for a big hits into turn 1. Tyrone and Kaiffari doing big hits. Michael Boobs gets sent out of the stratosphere and he's falling down. I don't know if he can reset. Hopefully he can. Yeah, he does. Yeah, some big hits there into turn 1. Pan Rafa is going to be the early leader. Ellis1 Baird into second place. We've got Neo in third. We've got Naya in fourth. Ryski in fifth. Hoodlum in sixth. We've got Federal, Sergio, and Tyrone. Looks like Pan Rafa is getting bored on the straight there in first position. It's quite unusual seeing. This is definitely a combo that I did not ever expect to see, is motorhomes on a proper racetrack. But here we are, and there we go. We've got a reverse races. Pan Rafa gets the first target from Satan and Free Noose. That's going to allow Ellis1 Baird into first position. Ryski looks like he escaped the best of it there. Tyrone's not looking too healthy there with less than a bar of health. Expect some DNFs soon. As I say, that Heke is already out of the race. I think Federal was actually, yeah, he's desyncing. So we've got some people going in reverse there. We've got Space, Satan, and Noose all going backwards. They'll be targeting the leaders of this race. So the early leader is Ellis1 Baird. Then we've got Panraffer, Naya, Hoodlum, Ryaski. That is the top 5. Then we've got a gap before we get to Sergio and Super Raptor. So yeah, just 3 laps of this track. But yeah, it's a pretty long track, so yeah, it won't be too short. Yeah, Heke is the first DNF. The reverse drivers are already here to meet them into turn 1. Satan misses Ellis1 Baird. Ellis1 Baird knew what was coming. Spaceface misses absolutely everybody. Ellis1 Baird gets hit by Noose. That's going to allow Naya to get into first position. Hamrapper in second place. Hoodlum is now in third. Ryaski up into fourth. Ellis1 Baird is in fifth. Is Ellis1 Baird going to do anything on Ryaski here? It would be in his best interest if he wants to get something in the points here to do something to Ryaski, but I'm not sure that they will. They do get on pretty well, so maybe he might leave it, I'm not sure. But Naya is the leader at the moment. Hamrapper in second place. Hoodlum holds on to third for now. Ryaski and Ellis1 Baird are in fourth and fifth. We've got a lot of DNS. We've got J-Ray Sunshine. Kaiffari's out of the race. Heke is out of the race. Spaceface is out of the race. And Satan is out of the race. We do still have people going in reverse, so we've got Noose and Michael Boobs going in reverse. Noose gets a hit there on Naya. Naya is looking very unhealthy already. Less than a bar of health after just 2 hits. Looks like, I think, was that Noose that's out of the race now? I think that's Michael Boobs. Michael Boobs is out of the race now. So Panraffer now gains the lead from Naya. Naya is just 1 tiny hit away from being out of the race. She's currently in 5th position. We've got Tyrone. Tyrone's falling out of the map. We've got a bit of a graveyard forming here into turn 1. They're on the last lap of the race. Panraffer looking for a win here in this event, and he's only got 1 more lap to get a good result here. Hoodlum in second place. Ellis1 Baird in third. Ryaski in fourth. Naya in 5th. Yamper going for a hit there on Tyrone and misses. Looks like Federal doesn't go for it. Is Cheesy Rider? Nope. Cheesy Rider, he gets it. So Tyrone got the reset there. But yeah, I think Naya just has to survive. Noose is going in reverse. He misses Panraffer, and he didn't go for Naya. Who is he going to hit though? Is he going to get Sergio? He does not. Is he going to get Jay-Z? He does not. Is he going to get Yamper? Yes, he does. So Noose gets a big hit there on Yamper on the straight. Yamper did not react quick enough to that. So we'll see what the battle for the lead looks like as we come into the final few corners. Panraffer and Hoodlum battle for the lead in the motorhomes. So go under the bridge. We've got about 3 corners left. We've got a motorhome upside down. I believe that's Michael Boobs. So can Panraffer hold on to get the win here? Is Hoodlum going to do a dirty strat, or is Tyrone going to ruin it for absolutely everybody? I believe. Will Panraffer hit? Oh, he did not. Panraffer did not hit a reset there. So it looks like he's going to keep hold of the lead and get a win this evening. I'm not sure if he'd get a reset or something there. So Panraffer gets first. Hoodlum second. Looks like Ellis1 Baird will get third. Naya in fourth. Ryaski got hit by Noose just before the line, but he still will hold on and get 5th. They've got Sergio in 6th, Jay-Z 7th, Cheesy Rider will get 8th position. Federal Good Race will get 9th, and Yamper. That is your top 10. Is Noose going to finish anyone's race before it's over? Yeah, Noose was the last remaining of the reverse drivers. He misses Neo's only got JB left, I think. JB's got a lot of health left though, so he's not going to end the race for him. But and he misses. So JB will survive, and so will Noose. Noose will get 14th position. Oh, he's hit a reset. I'm not sure he's got enough time though to meet JB again. So JB will get 13th. So Panraffer gets a win then in first place. Got Hoodlum in second, and Ellis1 Baird consistent as ever in third. Naya 4th, Ryaski 5th. Sergio will get 6th position. Good racing there. Definitely a combo that I never thought I'd ever see. But yeah, I don't believe there was any bobs on that circuit. Or was there? Oh, yeah, was there a bob in the chicane? I remember asking Oh, I remember now. I asked Heke to put a bob in the chicane. So I think there was a bob on that one. Right, so the points then. Looks like Naya has climbed ever so slightly towards Ryaski after that race. But yeah, still a pretty sizable gap between Ryaski and Naya. 149, 142. Then we've got Ellis1 Bird on 135. And still pretty close there for a podium spot for Panrafa, Hoodlum and Sergio. Then a big gap before you get to Jay-Z and Cheesy Rider. They'll be battling for between themselves, I suspect. They know each other pretty well, Jay-Z, Cheesy. So we'll see what happens with that one. Right, we'll get back to the wheel. Right, so what are the rules? Jay-Z who? Right, so we're doing reverse grid. Yeah, I think, yeah, I want some more D-class, I'm not going to lie. D-class clean, intense damage. There's quite a lot on here, though, to be fair. It looks like there's more D-class than anything else. Right, we're doing the sweeper again. Shall I spin it again? Because we've already done sweeper, haven't we? I'll spin it again. Stellar. D-class Stellar. Ah, right, fair play. Right, D-class Stellar. Boulder Bank short. Oh my god, 15 laps. Long boy. There we go. We've got another D-class long boy. Yeah, this summer version of RNG will be remembered for D, the D. Got a lot of D's flying around. So we've got reverse grid, D-class clean, intense damage, stellar, boulder bank short, 15 laps. So this might take us. This might be the second to last race. It's going to be a pretty long one. So get your drinks, get your bathroom breaks in. It's going to be a pretty long race, this one. Yeah, we've got a crossing. Yeah. So yeah, reverse grid. So Satan, Federal, and Yamper will be at the front, and all of our leaders in the points will be at the back. Everyone's going to have to stick armor on the Stellars, which I don't think many people here would have had the Stellars at D class. Who do you want me to ban, Noose? Was he superstitious about the people saying they wanted D class? Yeah, so this will probably be the second to last race. I think we'll probably do one more after this, I believe. I don't know. It's Kaiffari's event, but yeah, they're normally about 2 hours. So we'll do this one and probably have time for one more after this. So Ryaski with a good points advantage at the moment. Doesn't need to take too many risks. Keep it nice and steady. Get a good result. Ellis1 Bird and Naya will have to maybe take some more risks if they want a chance of getting the win overall here to become the next RNGesus. I believe Ellis1 Bird and Ryaski have been RNGesus before. I'm not sure if Naya has. Jeremy Carson is going to be yelling power on every street. Yeah, man. Yeah, some people might be sticking a lot of armor on these to get a lot of power out of it. Got Michael Boobs, Federal, and Pam Rapper to get it down to D class. I will hydrate, thank you very much. So yeah, good event at the moment. Had a good mixture of races. We had a lot of D class, and now we're at the Boulder Bank Short Circuit in D class Stellars. This is a clean race, 15 laps, intense damage. There is a crossing as well, remember, so the intense damage could end a race with one hit. So we'll see who that is. How's it going, M2? Hopefully you're doing all right, mate. You enjoying your summer? So yeah, this is a reverse points race as well. So Satan, Yamper and Federal would have been at the front of the grid. All the points leaders are here at the back. Ellis Van Baird, Ryaski, Naya, all at the back of the grid. They've got a lot of work to do, but they've got 15 laps to do it. They don't need to take many risks. But there is the added jeopardy of the crossing. So if people start falling towards the back of the grid, they might get involved in a crossing incident with some of our other racers who are at the front of the grid. Looks like Tyrone has had a good start of the race here. Yamper in second, got Super Raptor in third, Michael Boobs in fourth. Looks like Tyrone has had a good start. Good popular car, I believe, is the Stella. A lot of people do like it. It handles very well. Admittedly, a lot of people would not have driven it in D class. Sergio into the wall there. This is clean rules, by the way. Just wanted to just want to make that clear. This is a clean race. Tyrone has got quite a sizable lead already as he enters the second lap of the race. Got Michael Boobs in second, got Super Raptor in third, got Yamper in fourth, Satan in fifth, Space Face in sixth, got Kaiffari seventh, Federal in eighth, Heke in ninth, and Hoodlum, that is your top 10. So you will not see anyone going in reverse on this one, as this is clean rules only. Federal got rear-ended a little bit there by Hoodlum. He's going to fall all the way down the straight here. Positions towards Ryaski. Ryaski is up into 16th. Ellis Van Baird is up into 18th at the moment. Naya not making any inroads at the moment. She's all the way down in 21st. She probably had an incident on the first lap. She has got a lot of ground to cover there. She's currently third in the overall point standings. There's so many cars here. There's a bit of a traffic jam going on. Neo loses some health. He is on intense damage, so they'll lose more health than you will normally. Ellis Van Baird is trying to force the 3 wide here on J-Ray Sunshine and Ryaski. And all that does is force him further back into 19th position. We'll try and catch up with the leaders. As I say, that Neo, Cheesy Rider. We've got a lot of similar colours here. Neo, Cheesy Rider, Jay-Z, the green. It's like the Bomb Squad colours here between these three. I'm not sure if they've been in a team together before. I think they might have done. Or just a coinky dinky. Michael Boobs is our leader. What happened to Tyrone? Where is Tyrone? Tyrone is now down in 9th position. I don't know what happened to him. He might have got hit in the crossing or hit a tree or something. But that's going to allow Michael Boobs into first place. Super Raptor in second. We've got Yamper in third. And we've got Space Face and Heke side by side as we go up the hill. So they're going to go up the hill. They're going to go into this right-hander. Space Face breaks a bit early to try and initiate a switch back on Heke. These two have been in a lot of events together, so is Yamper as well. So might understand how each other races. Space Face giving a lot of respect there to Heke. It allows him through to prevent an incident. Yamper got a little bit wide there on the exit, so Heke will take the spot from him. Space Face looking for an opportunity as we come into the final couple of corners here. Yamper's gonna hold the inside line here. Great racing by these guys. Space Face will have a good exit though. Yamper's going to cut off the space there from Space Face. We're coming to turn 1. Heke looks like he's built a little bit of a gap over Yamper and Space Face. Space Face falls a little bit further back from Yamper now. So we've got Kaiffari, we've got Hoodlum, we've got JB, we've got Tyrone. And we've got Jay-Z there, that is 10th spot. Neo in 11th. Ryaski up into 12th. Sergio 13th, Ellis1 Baird in 14th. And we've got Noose, Panratha, Federal and Satan. And we've got Jay-Z, Cheese Rider and Naya. Naya was so far back that she's only just caught up to the pack here. Still a lot of laps to go though, not even halfway through this one. Michael Boobs looking to get his first win of the evening. Currently with a good gap there over Super Raptor. Heke up into 3rd spot. We've got Yamper in 4th, Space Face in 5th. Then we've got Kaiffari and Hoodlum to go side by side down the hill. Kaiffari and Hoodlum side by side. What's Kaiffari going to do here? Is she going to let him go or is she going to hold the inside? Looks like she'll hold the inside but then goes a little bit wide there. Hoodlum getting the switch back on and then claims the position. Nicely done. Hoodlum already had such a good corner there that the switchback got him side by side with Space Face. So that is 2 places in 2 corners there. Kaiffari going a little bit too deep then on Space Face but backs out of it and Space Face will hold on to that position. So Hoodlum up into 5th. Got Yamper just up ahead of him now. Then we've got a gap before we get to Heke, Super Raptor and Michael Boobs. I believe the gap between Michael Boobs and Super Raptor is similar to before. We'll look at the fastest laps so far. Yeah, got a similar pace there. Sergio's got a 1:07 there, but he's a lot further back than everybody else. Hoodlum got a little bit out of sorts there into that corner, so Yamper's going to be back on the case. Yamper will have the inside line. Hoodlum holds on though. He's nice and brave, holds on and gets really close to the tree and takes that spot from Yamper. Space Face taking advantage of that scenario as well. So we've got Hoodlum 4th, Space Face 5th, Yamper in 6th, and we've got Jay-Z, and we've got so many cars here, I'm not sure who to look at. It looks like Ryzen is ahead of the pack. We've got JB, Nia, Ellis1 Baird, Kaiffari and Sergio. So we'll keep an eye on this pack here to see what happens. Ellis1 Baird is on the outside, we've got JB on the inside, we've got Kaiffari on the inside. Ellis1 Baird switched back on Kaiffari to claim 1 position. Sergio had no gap there to go through, so he'll have to wait for another opportunity. So we've got JB just up ahead here of Ellis1 Baird. JB alongside Nia as they go over the jumps. Just up ahead of them, we've got Ryzen on the back of Jay-Z and Yamper. Jay-Z breaking a bit later than Yamper there. Yamper getting really close to the wall. Ryzen trying to cut back, but there wasn't as much space there as he was probably hoping. But he does still have the momentum and claims the inside from Yamper there. So Ryzen's up into 7th place. Ellis1 Baird getting into Neo just a little bit there. Ellis1 Baird did back out of that one just a bit, but that's going to make Sergio and Kaiffari, that's going to give them opportunities to overtake them down the hill. So Ellis1 Baird losing 2 positions there after trying to take 1 from Neo. So Kaiffari and Sergio. JB's on his side and into the wall. F's there for JB, that's unfortunate. But we'll go back to this battle here. Neo's back on the inside of Kaiffari and Ellis1 Baird. Ellis1 Baird up ahead of him. We'll be seeing Ryzen get further away. Ellis1 Baird will get the position from Kaiffari. We'll go further up to see what the situation is between the top people in this race. Michael Boobs looks like he has a similar gap to Super Raptor, but looks like Heke has got the consistency advantage over Super Raptor, and we're only just about halfway in this race. So Heke, if he can get an overtake done here on Super Raptor, I'm not sure if Heke is listening to me. I think he might have been. I'm not sure if I've just I might have just distracted him there. As I went on to Heke, it looks like I cursed the hell out of him and he went straight into the tree. He was in a battle there for 2nd place and now he's fallen down into 4th position. And then we've got Hoodlum up into 3rd now. Hoodlum, very quick racer. He's probably going to be looking to build up some consistency to catch up to Super Raptor. Yeah, Michael Boobs having a good run out there so far. I feel bad for Heke. Hopefully that wasn't my fault. I'll find out later on. And we've got Space Face in 5th. Got Jay-Z 6th. All over the back of him is Ryzen. Ryzen in 7th spot. He was ahead in the points before this race started, so that meant he had to start at the back of the grid as this was a reverse points grid race. And he's climbed all the way up into 6th position so far. Possibly. He's alongside Jay-Z. Michael Boobs was our leader and he's now fallen all the way back into 7th spot. I'm not sure what happened to Michael Boobs, but he had a decent lead over the rest of the pack and he is now fallen down into 7th. I'm not sure what happened. That's not the first race that has happened today where Michael Boobs has had a a good result incoming and then something has happened. He does have an incredibly high ping and he's more likely to have random stuff happen than others, but that is really unfortunate for Michael Boobs. So that now enables Super Raptor to be our leader, and we have a battle on for the lead now between Super Raptor and Hoodlum. Super Raptor, he got the first position. He inherited it from Michael Boobs, and Hoodlum has now got the opportunity to battle for the lead here over Super Raptor. Hoodlum had a good start to the event overall tonight. He had the early points lead. He's fallen on the back of it since then, but this could get him back into podium contention. We'll have probably one more race left after this one. Oh, and the cross gets involved. As I said, that the cross got involved, as I suspected it might do later on in the race, and Super Raptor gets taken out from first position. Hoodlum now into the lead, but nobody is safe for this crossing now. Nobody is safe. As people start falling further back through the grid, the crossing will start doing more things like that. That game nearly crashed there. I think we're all right. I just wanted to get on the lead lap to see where everybody was. So yeah, we are on the 9th lap of the race. Hoodlum is now our leader. The lead has changed hands, I think 3 times or 2 times in the past lap. Hoodlum is the current leader. Heke is now in 2nd place. Spaceface in 3rd. Ryeski in 4th. JZ 5th. Michael Boobs is our early leader. Is now in 6th. Got Sergio in 7th. Got Yamper in 8th. Got Ellis Wambird in 9th. And Super Raptor, who is our leader at the start of the last lap, is now in 10th position. But the crossing is now going to cause some carnage as Satan is about to cross at the same time as Hoodlum. And is he going to hit him? Not this time around. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for the crossing to cause some major damage here. With 5-6 laps to go, anything could happen. We've seen that Heke's got some really good pace around this circuit. I'm not sure if he's got the pace advantage over Hoodlum, so he might be hoping that the crossing can cause something to happen to Hoodlum here. But still a very good race for Heke so far. So there's Hoodlum in 1st, Heke in 2nd, Spaceface having a good race in 3rd. Ryeski all the way from the back of the grid is now in 4th. JZ in 5th, Michael Boobs in 6th, Sergio in 7th, and we've got Yamper in 8th, Ellis Wambird in 9th, and Kaiffari. That rounds up the top 10 so far. Fastest lap at the moment there for Hoodlum, 1:06.581. Ellis Wambird having a good last corner there. He's going to have the inside on Yamper as he goes into turn 1. Nicely done. Is he going to hold on to it? Yamper gives him a bit of room there. Then Ellis Wambird will get that overtake done. Don't think there's an opportunity to go side by side. I saw Satan there going through the crossing. I'm not sure if he caught anyone out there. J-Ray Sunshine is out of the race. I'm not sure if he got caught up in the crossing. Possibly did. Got Ryeski on the back here of Spaceface. Ryeski could get himself a 3rd position in this race if he can navigate his way through Spaceface. Spaceface, a very, very experienced racer here at RevLine in the House of Mayhem. Right, so everyone is pretty spread out. We'll keep an eye on what Nai is doing. Nai was in 3rd place in the overall point standings before this race. She had something happen to her on the first lap. We'll probably find out at the end. As I say, that she just hit the railings there, but not too much damage happened. Yeah, she found herself all the way to the back of the grid in 21st after the first couple of laps, but she has climbed her way up into 13th spot at the moment. She just needs to keep it consistent to hold on to a podium spot. And there's people like Pan Rafa, who's just up ahead of her, who will be after that position in the overall point standings. Got Super Raptor and Kaiffari having a battle here for 10th and 11th place. Super Raptor getting the best of that at the moment. Got Yamper there in 9th place. Ellis Wambird a bit lonely at the moment there in 8th. I've got Michael Boobs, Sergio. Michael Boobs, who had a really good lead at the beginning of this race. Unfortunately, it did not last, as I think he had maybe a ping issue or he hit something. He fell all the way back towards the mid-pack. He's in 7th place at the moment. We've got Sergio in 6th. Got JZ Spaceface. Like Ryeski has overtaken Spaceface for 3rd place. Now he's got Heke just up ahead. Hoodlum is about to enter the 13th lap of the race. Not long to go now. We'll have probably one race left after this one. Ryzen, he had a mediocre start to the event this evening, the RNG event, but as I said at the beginning, it's all about consistency. And as we started heading towards the midway through the event, he was getting first places. He got 3 of them in a row. I'm not sure what happened there. Did he miss a gear? I'm not sure. I think he might have missed a gear. Yeah, he started building up that consistency. He got a lot of good results in a row, climbed up to the top of the points. And it's not really looked back since. He's had LS1 Baird keeping him honest, but he's just been consistently finishing ahead of him, which is all he's really needed to do so far. Right, so there is our leader in this race, Hoodlum. The lead has changed hands in this race many times, but Hoodlum has got the lead at the moment. We've got Heke in second. We've got Space Face Federal is a lap behind. We've got Space Face, Jay-Z, Ryzen, and Sergio all together. We've got Michael Boobs and Ellis van Baird, and then Yamper. I think we'll keep an eye on this battle. Got Sergio, Ryzen, Jay-Z, and Space Face. Federal is a lap behind. So Sergio will get the overtake done on Federal. Federal looks like he's had some issues maybe in the crossing. I wonder if he calls the DNF to J-Ray Sunshine. What is the Satan thing going to do here in the crossing? Ooh, Space Face just dodges that one. I'm not sure if Space Face had to slow down there. Yeah, Space Face up into third. I think we'll find out after the race what happened to Ryuski. He might have had maybe a controller issue or missed a gear or something, but he is back down into 6th spot. LS1 Baird has overtaken Michael Boobs. So looks like first and second. Oh, and Space Face is into the tree, and he's facing the wrong way, and he's going to be falling down the order now. Yamper looks like he's going to get the spot. Is Space Face going to reset, or is he? Not sure what he's doing. Pan Rafa had to dodge it there, but Space Face is now in 10th spot after being in a nice 4th position. I'm not sure if that was as a result of a side-by-side with Sergio, or if that was self-inflicted, but he is now in 12th position as a result. Look at Naya. Naya, after that first couple of laps, was 21st. Not only in 21st, but she was miles behind the rest of the pack. But she is up into 10th position now, and she's doing some really good laps there. So she's trying to consolidate that 3rd position in the overall point standings, and she can't do much worse than what she's doing at the moment. We are on the last lap of the race though. Sergio, I think Sergio got hit in the crossing, and he is now without a wheel. He's lost a wheel, and he's going to have to finish the rest of this lap now with 1 wheel down. So Naya's going to have another spot there. Super Raptor's going to get a spot as well. That is really unfortunate. I think it might have been Tyrone or maybe Satan or someone hit him in the crossing, and he's a wheel down. So Hoodlum is about to cross the line here. Hoodlum gets the win. Nice win from him. It's like Tyrone and Kaiffari are both done. Heke in 2nd. Then we've got Jay-Z in 3rd. Got Ryzen in 4th. Good race from him. Then we've got LS1 Baird. Good race as well in 5th. We've got Yamper finishing in 6th. Michael Boobs will get 7th. Pan Rafa 8th. Naya will get 9th. And Super Raptor, that is your top 10. Good racing there, good racing. I think we'll have one more after this one. Check Hood's PC, lol. It's whatever the RNG wheel provides, Pan Rafa. Whatever the wheel provides. Yeah, good race there from Hoodlum. I'm not sure what happened to Kaiffari and Tyrone. They both left and joined together. I don't know if there was internet issues. Good racing, good racing. For a D-class race, that was quite entertaining. Well done, races. Wreckfest join racing wear workshop. I'm not sure what you mean, Aaron. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you mean. Right, so I think we're doing one more spin, right? Can Kaiffari or Tyrone confirm? Are we doing one more spin this evening? Robin, for the last race, can you remove the vanilla cars from the car list so we can get Panraffer? A Panraffer. I'll just spin it until we get a Panraffer car. So I'll just do that. One more, yes. A-class clean, realistic damage. God, it's going to take me forever to delete all these, man. So I just, whatever it lands on, so we just do what it's closest to. A Panraffer car. Just spin it until you get a pan car. Alright. Just keep spinning. How many pan cars have we got in this? Let's get a pan car. Let's get a pan car. It's not a pan car. Are they all in the same space? Oh, right, okay. That's easier. Right, Gremlin GT. How's it going, Ryder Raw? Good to see you, mate. How you doing, mate? Fairwood kart track reverse. I think that one's quite. I'm not sure if that's the one that's really small. 5 laps. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Right, I'll just read this chat here. Right. Nah, yeah, I was way too adventurous to the last corner, and Baird decided to introduce me to a rock as a reward. Oh dear, we've got some drama. It's good to be back, guys. Ban him, says Cheesy. Internet keeps shitting itself now for some reason. Oh, is that what happened to you and Tyrone? So we've got one more race. Just spin it till you get, yeah, span it until we've got a pan car. We've got a Gremlin GT A-Class. So we've got A-Class clean, realistic damage, Gremlin GT, Fairwood kart track reverse, 5 laps. It's the last race of the evening. Keep it as clean as you can. Please don't leave straight away after we've done this race so we can get the points. And we'll just do your best. It's random grid race, this one. I don't know if yeah, this track is I think I've tested it a bit. I think it's really tight and twizzly, so yeah, it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining. So Ryoski has got a huge points lead there over Naya in second place. Ellis1 Baird and Hoodlum and Panraffer have all got a chance of getting second or third, so keep an eye on them on track. Yeah, Naya, Ellis1 Baird, Hoodlum and Panraffer, any of those guys could get second or third. Maybe Sergio if things go his way and all these guys get a lot less points than he does. I think we can all say that Ryoski has pretty much got this sealed up unless a disaster happens to him with 170 points. So yeah, we've got a Panraffer car for this last one. It's a Gremlin GT. We've used this before in an event. I don't think we've used it in A-Class though, so we'll see how that goes. This is going to be cooked. Yeah, we'll see how clean they can keep it on this track. Kaiffari and Tyrone, are you giving yourselves your points back before the end of the event? Alright, so yeah, keep an eye on Naya, or Olivier, I don't know how to pronounce this, Olivier Rostar. Keep an eye on her, keep an eye on Ellis One Bird, keep an eye on Hoodlum, keep an eye on Panrafa in this race. So this is going to be the last race of the evening. Any one of those four there could get second or third, get a podium spot here in this event. So it's all to play for the podium spots. Let's ready up, let's go. Ryaski just needs to have I think if he finishes anywhere above 10th, it's all but done. Mud Digger after this is a bonus track. Let's go. I'm fine with that. If you guys want to do that. Noose wants to do Reaper. I've not played Reaper yet. Is it any good? People playing Reaper and Peak, is it? Right, so it looks like Tyrone has been gifted by the RNG gods. It's a very tight track, this one. Not as tight as I thought, but yeah, still not that much room. Ryaski and Panrafa was gifted by the RNG gods here. Ellis One Bed as well. JB up there. So yeah, this is it's slightly different to the normal Gremlin. Ryaski has cleared the rest of the pack here. A lot of people won't be familiar with this track, but they'll be doing their best. Yeah, we've got higher suspension than the usual Gremlin. The Gremlin GT. So we've got Ryaski, who's our points leader and also in first position in this race at the moment. He had a decent RNG there on the grid. Got Panrafa in second spot. We've got JB in third, but he gets overtaken by Ellis One Bear. But we've got 5 laps of this track and it seems like a pretty short one. Naya has to have a, well, I don't think she has to be ahead of Ellis One Bear and Panrafa, but she needs to be really close to them to keep hold of second. Both Panrafa and Ellis One Bear are ahead of her right now. We've also got Tyrone and Hoodlum with her. Hoodlum is with a chance, he's got a chance of getting second or third in this event as well. Ooh, but Tyrone is facing the wrong way nearly, but it looks like Naya backed out of that one. So we've got Ryaski in first, then we've got a battle here for second between Ellis One Bird, Panrafa and JB. Looks like Panrafa got caught there on the wall just a little bit. So Ellis One Bird will get second for now. We're on the 3rd lap at the moment. Looks like Ellis One Bird has cleared JB and Panrafa. Ryaski's got a huge lead at the moment to everybody else. He's already catching up to back markers here. Ellis One Bird goes a little bit wide. That's going to allow JB back in the mix. JB having a good race at the moment here. But he loses the spot there to Panrafa. But he tries to take it back as well. JB not letting this one go. He has a good inside line there from Panrafa. Trying to get this 3rd spot from him. Ellis One Bird holding on to 2nd place. It's like JB has claimed 3rd spot from Panrafa. We've got Tyrone there in 5th. We've got Hoodlum in 6th. We've got J-Ray Sunshine in 7th. Naya is down into 10th spot now. That could be huge for the overall point standings. I'm not sure what Panrafa is referring to here. Maybe there was some sort of incident that he got involved in. But Ryaski is the winner. He wins this race and he wins the overall point standings. He is the new RNGesus. Ellis One Bird gets 2nd, JB 3rd, Panrafa gets 4th, Tyrone gets 5th, Hoodlum in 6th, J-Ray Sunshine gets 7th, Cheesy Rider gets 8th, Sergio gets 9th, and Naya gets the top 10. We'll see what that does to the overall point standings. Could be huge for 2nd and 3rd overall. Please do not leave until we've got the scores. So we've only got Federal and Michael Boobs to finish. Nicely done. Nice quick race to finish there, where the races are done. So Ryaski gets another win for the night. Ellis One Bird get second. That might be enough for him to get second in the overall points. Got JB, a good result there for him in third spot. Good racing, guys. We had a good mix tonight. We had more D class than anything else, but it's been good to watch. We've seen some clean racing, some dirty racing. Been good to see you guys. I'm just going to get these scores before you all go. Give me a sec. Oh. Just need to wait for the scores to come back. Right, you're now all free to go. GG's, guys. Yeah, Ryaski gets the win, 194. Ellis1 Baird gets second after that last race with 178. Naya holds on to third spot with 173 spots. Hoodlum just outside the top three there with 172. Panrafa having a good challenge there with 170. But yeah, some great racing there, guys. From all, yeah, good to see. Looks like a lot of you have not lost all the talent you've got there on track in dirty and in clean racing. Yeah, it's been good to catch up with you guys. Thank you, Kaiffari and Tyrone, for helping to put all this together. Appreciate you all. Yeah, thank you, Satan. Thank you for the thanks for watching. Appreciate you. But yeah, all the results and everything will be posted in the RevLine Discord. If you want to join, if you're watching the Twitch, I'll just post the RevLine Discord in here. There we go. There's the RevLine Discord there for anyone that's watching. If you want to join our events in the future, we'll be doing more during the autumn and winter months, I'm sure. Feel free to join that Discord. We'll be doing Wreckfest 1, Wreckfest 2. Yeah, we'll see you there. Appreciate you all. Thanks for the gifted subs and the follows. Yeah, we'll do this again. Happy summer, everyone. Nice to see you. GG's. Well done, Ryaski. Right, I'll see you later, guys. GG's. Bye-bye.